Hey, what's up guys? It's Garrett and I like to make apps for fun. And today I'm going to be showing you guys what I've learned spending $800 on Google Ads for this simple academic research app I made. So first thing I'm going to show you guys is the app itself. So let's head on over to trustmebro.info. So I'm not really maintaining this at all anymore. This is kind of an older app that I built. But basically, the idea for this app was kind of a better or a more it's a way that it's similar to Google Scholar, but you can kind of search for whatever you need sources for or whatever your thesis is maybe. So like why coffee is bad for your health, search. And then it uses um, embeddings like text embeddings to figure out which article that it searches for is the most closely associated with the thesis. So as you can see, this is like pretty much broken now. Match score is, yeah, I obviously have to maintain this, but click into one of these articles and you can do some more research on the article itself. You can copy the citation, you can view the actual source. Um, yeah, I let you like have favorites. You can check history as well. And this, you get 3 free searches, but it costs $10 a month, no free trial, if you want to have unlimited searches and access to everything. So yeah, that's basically this simple little web app I decided to make. And then obviously step number 2, which should honestly be step number 1, as I mentioned in the previous video with my iOS apps, is distribution and figuring out how you're going to get users to even find this. So SEO only got me so far. I don't think I got maybe any traffic from SEO. So I decided to go to Google Ads, where I basically went after keywords like academic research, Google Scholar, and some other ones. And you can see here that I spent about 818 bucks and got 530 clicks off of it at $1.50 per click when I was doing this campaign. And just before I show you how much money I actually made off of these clicks, and like spoiler alert, I lost money doing this. I'm going to show you guys what I did to figure out keywords. So I headed over to Keyword Planner, discover new keywords. You can search academic research, and then you can get estimates on how much volume there is for this. So this is honestly a good tool, even if you're not running ads. If you're just trying to figure out like demand, traffic, and how much people are searching certain keywords. But you can see, yeah, let's see, academic research on the low end, $2 a click, but could get up to $7 a click and 10,000, 1 to 10,000 monthly searches. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit of an expensive keyword to go after, and I'm surprised actually that at the time I got $1.50 per click. So now on to how much I made from this. So in total, before Stripe fees and whatnot, $419.58. And I still have one active subscriber since way back in April 2025. Yeah, so not profitable running this campaign, and that's why I stopped. But if I go back over to kind of my doc here, I am going to highlight some things that I learned with this, and hopefully if you guys decide to run Google Ads for any of your businesses, it helps you. The key numbers you want to pay attention to see if you can become profitable with an ad campaign like this is click to paid conversion rate. So I mean, some of these are probably going to be pretty obvious, but I didn't think about them enough when I did it. So yeah, 530 clicks to, you know, if you have a 2% conversion rate, and you have $1.50 per click, that means your acquisition cost is going to be $75. So you basically have to make sure that if you're paying $75 for a customer, and in my case, I'm charging $10 a month, they would need to stay for over 7 months to even break even on this. And that's a 7 month payback period, which is also just not ideal. So some things that I've done in the future to combat this would be like adding a yearly plan so you can kind of get the money up front and you can reinvest it. Um, I've also found that just in general, Google Ads is kind of tough for these B2C sort of web apps where you're not charging that much money just because you need to get a return on investment from paying like $1 to $5 per click. So if you have a $10 monthly subscription, it's insanely hard unless you're super heavily optimized, which I have not been able to do before. But yeah, thought that would maybe help. And if you guys have any other questions about, me burning a bunch of money on Google Ads, Meta Ads, or just building apps and web apps in general, let me know and see ya.